Hello everyone, my name is Robot Ren. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. We are down near the swamp, because today we are taking care of the Upper South Cave, the Cave of the Pack, whatever you want to call it. We are taking care of this cave right here. It's a miserable cave. It's the one where you're in an underwater maze for a lot of it. It is not the funnest cave out there, but it is required to be able to run the monkey. So, we're down here checking this off the list. As you can see, I've built a little containment pen thing for my bird. I do this... Well, I do this for every cave where the surrounding area of the cave might be a little problematic. Speaking of problematic, I just took out an alpha raptor. So, yeah. This area can be a little problematic. But we got stuff and things that will hopefully make it less problematic. You know what? I'm gonna pistol on 2, shotgun on 3. Just in case. The first part of this cave... Why are you running? Why aren't you running? Maybe that's a better question. So the first part of this cave will be done on foot because there's a point where you can't get your mount by. And there's no point in throwing out your mount and then cryoing it back up and then throwing it back out again and having to wait on cryo timers and, you know, all that stuff. So, and generally speaking, the beginning parts of caves are not all that difficult. It's not until you get a little bit deeper into it that it becomes problematic. I remember when ASA first dropped, before cryopods had been added, this cave presented a significant amount of problem. That part right there, in particular, because you can't get a baryonyx past that. And baryonyx, because this is water-based, baryonyx is the obvious choice for this cave. Although honestly, baryonyx is the obvious choice for most caves, really. I didn't bring any antidotes with me. That was not the best call ever. I knew there was going to be bats. And spiders. Hopefully I will not come to regret that. Come on. Oh, I have angered the dung beetles. Alright. We'll do this. Hey! All right. Hello. Nice. I wish for them all to be like that. So this cave is known to get a little framey. Oh, and snaky. Bats are one thing. Snakes will knock me out. Oh, that was a terrible, terrible shot. Wow. You are durable, sir. My goodness. And we've contracted rabies. What was your health? Can I open you up? I can't open you up. Darn it. We'll be fine. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Bro sounds like he's dying or something. Okay. I can't... There's like a narrow part. Maybe it's this. And then beyond this... I think this point. I think now I can throw out my baryonyx. But I'm going to go a little bit further just to be on the safe side. Alright. Finally, now I feel safe. Woo, there's some frames. Let's get him, Fisher. Uh-oh. Forgot about Arthros. I got rabies again. Alright. All my fears about accidentally disabling rabies or something like that, that's gone. But seriously, like, I didn't get rabies for so many times early on. So many bats faced. Never got rabies. I seriously was thinking I had somehow set myself to be immune. All right. I think we're gonna make it. Got a explorer note here somewhere. And Fisher got a level up. Which honestly Since he's so far leveled up. Doesn't happen very often anymore. Gotta watch for Arthros. If an Arthros shows up, it gets top priority. And then also Titanoboa venom, because I'm gonna need that in the future. And man, trying to collect all that stuff at the end when you need it, like, it's definitely better to try and collect it over time as opposed to try and make a push for it, because Titanoboa don't always drop venom. It's not a guaranteed drop. Okay. Goodbye, Arthro. If I don't have to deal with you, I'm not gonna deal with you. Wow, this metal nugget looked like something else. It looked like a creature laying there. It's kind of weird. There's another Arthro. Let's turn around. Go! Stupid spiders. You are... Oh, that's a 180. Holy cow. You are generally pretty safe from Arthros. Alright, armor's doing okay. You're generally pretty safe from Arthros on the back of a berry because they're so tall. But it's not a guarantee, and you can't take it for granted. They can and will get you from time to time, but you're less likely than, say, on the back of a raptor or something like that. But if you can get from range, no reason not to. And Arthros take extra damage from, like, ranged weapons. So if you can shoot him, do that. I saw something move over here. Yep. Show me your face, that I may shoot it. Oh, did it fall down? I'm cool with that. Alright. There we go. Reload. Believe it or not, this is the easy part. Well, I just dodged that one right over my shoulder. hate Arthros. All right. I think we're not completely clear, obviously, but looking pretty good. There's a box right up here. There we go. So yeah, we came down here. There's two ways you can go. You can cross this little bridge and go down that way. Or you can go around this way. Either way, they lead to the same spot, which is a little pool on that side. And then a little pool on that side. Here's the thing. There's two ways to go. One of them is the right way, and one of them is a lot harder. And I can never, ever remember which. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Don't come up behind me like that. That is not cool. Also, there's Sarcos in the water. And Piranha. It's great. Come on, bro. It's great for getting Sarcos skins anyway. So yeah, that's why I didn't bring any fish with me, because we will get all the fishes. All right, I think it's this way. I really do. I think it's this way, and I'm gonna lean into it. Always save your game when you're on single player, because you have that option. Just in case of a game crash. Alright. Is that all of you? Alright, we're gonna go this way. But now I am even more convinced that this is the bad route. So I'm pretty sure this just leads to the other side. Man, when it comes to being in the water, other than the Basilosaur, obviously, in the open ocean, but it just doesn't get any better than the Baryonyx. Bro. Alright, I gotta watch my oxygen, but I do have some scuba with me. Why am I getting caught on everything? Come on! I mean, the crystals are beautiful, but... Alright, I am... Oof. I heard that. Where are you, Arthro? Right there. cave is a little nerve-wracking at times. I will fully admit that. No matter how many times I've run this cave, and I have run it a bunch of times at this point, between ASA and ASE, it's still always that moment where you question everything, like, did I choose the right path? But I think there's like a place like this, and if you come in from one direction, it's really hard to get up. But if you come in from the correct direction, you kind of breeze right through. Alright, feeling pretty good about this. Looking for Arthros. I really hate the noise the bats make. Alright, that is where we want to go. We're gonna clear this area just in case. Because bats are a menace, and I want them all to be dead. This is our exit path. So it seems like maybe, just maybe, we chose okay. If not correctly, we didn't choose too poorly. So yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go back underwater, and then when we resurface, we're gonna be right by the thing we're looking for. So there's a lot of underwater stuff here, which is why, like, at the very least, bring several Lazarus chowder. I think it's this way. Yes, although I'm hearing Arthros. I do not like it. Where are you? Stupid wall Arthros. Come on out. I really do not like that at all. Alright, and that is the first one. The first of 5. We're gonna go all the way back up here. Clear this out. This is a good little hidey hole spot. Now, obviously I know you can come up to this area and shoot a grappling hook up here and then come through here and bypass all of that. I know you can do that, but I don't think that that is the way the developers originally intended it to be, and I don't think it's nearly as fun. However, if you're in a hurry and you just want to get it done, that's a very, very viable way of doing it. And you can just shortcut all this stuff. Practically run this whole thing on foot. I mean, you could run the whole thing on foot if you wanted to, but you could do it pretty easily without needing a really good mount. But anyway, now it's really just a waiting game. So I'm going to wait here until I get the rest of my artifacts, and then we're going to make our way back out of this cave and call it an episode. Oh, I hear it. I chose poorly. Let's just get off here. All right. This will be our final one. Yay! Okay. Now we gotta get back out of here. So, that's the hole. I don't need to do that. Got it on the hotbar. Okay. So we're gonna go back out. The piranha have respawned. Or there's a few that I didn't get. Come on now. There we go. What is going on? There, finally. Woo! If you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, eventually, you will go crazy. Okay, so we came in from that direction. That's where we went to, and this is the way we're gonna go out. And why? Well, because I guess because I'm a completionist. Or a sadist, I don't know. Could be a little of both. But here we go. There can be drops down here. Again, single player kind of screws you over on that one, but just be aware. Oh, and there's also little air pockets in case you need. Just be aware before you jump off to get any kind of a drop that there are Sarcos and possibly... Oh, look! We are going to get a drop. You want to double and triple check for piranha that can be in the walls or Sarcos or anything like that, because they will come out the moment you jump off. Okay, seriously? Game, what is going on today? Go over there, please. Or not. Today is just not my day. Alright, now we go up. So yeah, I'm going to say that we actually went backwards. And it worked out okay, but I think you'd have an easier time getting through if you came the way we're going out. But maybe I'm wrong. I am open to that. I saw a blue drop. Okay, I thought I saw a blue drop. I didn't see a blue drop. I got excited for a moment. I know blue drop's not that big of a deal, but here come the piranha. Is that everyone? Nope. So yeah, that is probably the better way to go. So you come in on this side, the side with the little ruin, and then go down, and then go through the way that we ended up coming out. And I think that might be all the explorer notes in here too. I hope so anyway, otherwise we're gonna have to come back in. But that's pretty much it. Now let's get out of here. Hopefully it hasn't respawned too much. Getting out of here can be a little tricky as well. Because it's really easy to get lost. It's easy to get turned around in this cave. I'm hearing Arthros. And you certainly don't have to fight your way out. You can just run. Oh, I got rabies. But this is what I'm hoping for. More maps. Bro, get out of here. Unless you're gonna give me a map, in which case, perfectly fine with that. Oh. Yeah. I don't care about that. I think there can be a drop over there, but back up, up, up we go. Until we get to the point where we can't go up no mo. Like that. Make sure I'm mostly healed up, and no, I am not leaving Fisher behind. I'm just... I think those are wall Arthros. I certainly hope so. let's move. Alright, nope. So far things are looking pretty clear. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good from here on out. So yeah, overall, not a super difficult cave. But you can pretty easily get turned around, go the wrong way, miss things like this exit, which are not always the easiest to find. He says, running into a thing that is not the exit. There we go. But it's always nice to be out. Ooh. I don't know who was fighting that parasaur, but I don't think it was that big of a deal. So yeah, there we go. That is the the artifact of the pack. Done. And that is the last piece of the puzzle we needed before we can run the monkey. Is it morning or afternoon? It's evening. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's head back to base for a tiny little update, and then we'll call it an episode. So I want to show you guys something. The Theory Army is ready to go. It is complete. Oh, whew. Brother, you scared me. Sounds so much more dangerous than a trike. So yeah, all 20 theories are ready to go, all hatched up, fully imprinted, and with levels on them. So this is how they came out. 24-3 on the health, 1689 on the higher end. I ran out of, I think I was using nudie eggs for most of these. I ran out of those halfway through, so I had to switch over to Theory eggs, and they just weren't pushing out as much, but 1676 on the lower end. My biggest problem, though, is right here. These saddles are not, they're just not very good. I did use a crafting potion to craft up 20 of them. Matter of fact, I ended up crafting about 30 or 35, I think, just to get good enough numbers, but 65.4 is the highest level one that I have. I think they will be fine for the monkey, but I really need better saddles before we run the Broodmother, because that damage reduction just is not going to be enough. And I can tell you from experience, when I ran this in my personal game, I had, I think there were 120s was the saddle armor, which still was not as high as I wanted, but, and with that, I lost, I want to say 6 theories each time I faced the Broodmother. So I know they've made them tougher. They made all the bosses tougher in ASA, and you can definitely feel it, but like, I don't like the lighting on that. There we go. you definitely feel the increased toughness on the bosses, and losses are almost inevitable at this point. Whereas in ASE, you can pretty comfortably go in with some decent saddles and decent boss battlers, and have no problems coming out with everyone intact. So we will see. We'll see how we fare with the monkey. He will be kind of the litmus test to see how these guys are going to do, because if he beats them up, then they have no chance against the dragon and the broodmother. Not with those saddles anyway, but I'll keep hitting drops and hoping for a better saddle blueprint. But we'll see. We'll see when we run the monkey. But anyway, that will all be for future episodes. For now, my name is Robot Ren. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.